chance you'll be headed to the pool, perhaps you'll be headed to the beach. Are you prepared in case of an emergency? We're joined by Eric Deanna and Deborah Flack from Star CPR in San Diego, helping us kind of brush up on our CPR skills, if you will. Guys, good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
This is so important every single year for those people already trained and those who maybe have never trained on CPR. Let's talk about some of the things we need to know for the summer. First of all, let's talk about this hands-only CPR for adults. What is this all about?
Yeah, the hands-only CPR is great because the bystander can actually help someone in an emergency. They don't have to put their mouth on this person. And that's the problem that we have a lot of times. When someone collapses, they're afraid to help because they just don't want to put their mouth on a stranger. Well, it's nice with the hands-only CPR. When you witness someone collapse, you arrive, you tap and shout, "Sir, sir, are you okay? Are you all right?" There's no response. Then you have someone go phone 911, go get that activated, lift up the shirt, and all you do to start compressions, you push hard and fast at a rate of 100 compressions per minute, and you don't stop until EMS arrive.
You keep going non-stop.
Yes.
Because there's no breathing involved.
Exactly.
And Eric
right.
Fox always points this out when we do CPR. It's to the beat of Staying Alive. So if you know the song,
Absolutely.
Staying Alive, then that's the kind of the beat. And where exactly do you position your hands? Because we always hear different things.
Yes, so you're going to find the nipples on the chest, and basically you can put the heel of your hand on the center of the bare chest, right between your nipples there.
Okay.
You take your other hand, overlap it on top of the other. It's important to keep your elbows locked and straight. You want to lean over as far as you can. That way you can ensure full
Some people
depth.
are scared of too much pressure. So how hard for an adult are you supposed to push?
You really want to push hard. And to gauge on pounds, we say sometimes about 120 pounds of pressure. So you really want to push hard.
Because a lot of people are scared maybe if they crack a rib or something. But quite frankly, a cracked rib is better than if your heart stops. And take the chance and help the person out a little bit. When is it a good option to do the hands only? Is it like you said, it's just the person doesn't want to do the mouth part?
Yeah, so you have someone is down, and this person just doesn't want to do CPR because they don't want to do mouth to mouth, and that's fine. Just do the hands only CPR. Just get right on the chest, do those continuous compressions, and don't stop until EMS arrive. Because basically, we are the bystander is the gap between the person going down and until EMS arrive.
Okay, let's talk about infant and child CPR because when I have a almost 2.5-year-old, and we took a lot of the classes, and it's different. And the pressure thing also becomes another, so kind of show us what we have going on here. This is obviously a little baby, an infant. So what happens in this case, and what do we have to do?
Well, with babies, it's also very similar with the adults. So whenever you have an infant that's not responsive, it's an emergency. So you always want to activate EMS and call 911. And you have a baby, and just like with the adult, so there's no signs of breathing, so you want to just do CPR. You can do the 30 compressions. You can do 30 compressions, and then put your mouth over the nose and mouth and give 2 breaths. With the baby, we still want to give breath. We want to give the baby oxygen, and that's.
And you had the 2 fingers on the chest there?
Yes. So if you find the nipples on the chest of the baby, you basically want to take your 2 fingers. You want to be just below the nipple line, and you want to press down about 1.5 inches. And you're doing.
And even with the baby, it still seems, Deborah, like you're pressing fairly hard, right?
It is a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
So in what case do you have to do something like this? Is it a matter of checking the baby's not breathing, go, or is there anything else we should know to be safe?
So basically, baby's not responsive, you don't see any signs of breathing, it's important to activate EMS right away, and then just get on the chest and do 30 compressions, 2 breaths, because babies are more respiratory, adults are more cardiac.
We can't stress how important it is for everybody to know CPR. So many lives are saved because of folks who step in. Deborah, I wanted to bring you in and maybe talk about some of the points to remember specifically with water safety. What should we look out for? What kind of tips do you have for people?
Well, it's important to never leave children around the water unattended. That's the biggest mistake that most people make. We want to run, we want to grab something really quick, answer the phone, and next thing you know, it's a disaster. So it's important to make sure you're always keeping an eye on them, make sure that the appropriate flotation devices or safety devices are in place wherever you're going, a pool, a public pool, even a home pool. To prevent those drownings as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't stress the importance. I think I've said that like 1,000 times, but it needs to be said probably 1,000 more. Get out there and get these classes. Star CPR, of course, offers classes throughout San Diego County. Sign up. We have posted a link on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Adults, babies, children, everybody would benefit from this. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Great information, and thank you for all the great work you do, keeping us all safe out there. We appreciate it. Let's get you back inside.